Lori. Hope you guys are having a great and wonderful day. We're going to wait for a few people to come in. For those that are watching a replay, what's up, replay gang, 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 gang? I appreciate you guys. I thank you guys for coming back and watching the content after the fact. Thank you. And for those that be watching in the background, what's up, what's up, what's up? You guys, don't forget when you come in, like the video. It's a simple way of saying hello and me saying, hey, girl, hey. Just say hello. Like the video. So tonight's live, I hope that you guys are familiar with the topic that I want to talk about, because I got theories and thoughts and I want to talk about it with y'all. So first thing we're going to do once everyone come in, I went out of town, so we're going to unpack my makeup bag so you can see what I took, and I can tell you what I used, what I didn't use. And then we're going to plan some makeup. I am going to give you guys a live swatch. I'm not going to use it, but I will give you a live swatch of the new Natasha Denona. What is the name of this palette? Gloom. So we'll do a live swatch so you can see how it looks on my skin tone. Just in case you were considering picking it up, because I know the video won't be up to next week. So I'll go ahead and give you the swatches today. And then we're just going to play in some makeup, put on a little bit of makeup. Let me make sure. Yeah, live chat. Hey, Kat, how you doing? Hey, girl, hey. Let me put some lotion on so I won't be ashy. I ain't trying to be ashy out in these streets. But yeah, how was your day? And how was your weekend, y'all? While we were waiting for everybody to come in, I had such a good... What's up, Telebella? I had such a good weekend. This weekend was my husband's birthday, my TT's birthday, and we went to the Atlanta to celebrate both birthdays, hung out with the family, had an amazing time. It was so good to see everybody. I got to see one of my cousins I haven't seen in a forever long time. Your day was okay? The weekend was nice. We ended up having such a good time. Yes, it was the hubby's birthday. So we celebrated, and then it was my TT birthday also. What's up, Tanya? How y'all doing? And yeah, I just had a good time. I'm about to use some Dior Glow. Y'all know I love these. But you guys know these really don't have a lot of color. Like, that's really not... Because this is supposed to be mahogany. And you can see how much I've used. Like, I use these. I need another one already. I've been using too much. But it really don't have any color. Yes, because you're a July baby too, right? Tanya, it was your birthday recently. Oh, I'm trying to hear what's going on. Also, you share a birthday with my TT. Yeah, her birthday was the 26th. My hubby's birthday was the 27th. And we had a good time. Good time, y'all. Y'all know what we doing. Drinking coffee. And y'all, this cup from Starbucks, I just picked this up, right? It's almost, yep, y'all Leos. But girl, y'all only got what? Well, no, y'all got about 20 more days. And then it's going to be Virgo season. So I'm going to let y'all have y'all 20 days. But y'all, this is like a sippy cup. No matter where you drink, it comes out. Not a sippy cup. I don't know what it's called, but I love it. I think this is so cute. But let's unpack the bag. You had your first and last alcoholic drinking over the weekend? Girl, did it take you out? Did you have to say, tap out, man down, man down? Yeah, what did you drink? All right, y'all, let's go into this bag, and then we're going to start talking. Okay, before I start talking, okay, I want to know, did anybody else besides myself watch the Netflix series. It was like a 3-part series, and it is about Amy Bradley missing, the lady that was missing from the cruise ship from back in 1998. They did a whole documentary on her. Did anybody watch that? Girl, I'm not a tequila girl either. No. Tequila will have me man down. Do you hear me? Man down. I don't mess with tequila like that. Okay, so you have it. Okay, so I'm going to just say this. This will be spoilers because I want to talk about it. But if ain't nobody seen it, then we'll talk about something else. But if you haven't seen, we're going to see. That's in the room. Who's seen it? Hey, Miss V. In the room, have you seen, let me know, did you watch the Netflix documentary about Amy Bradley being missing? Oh, you don't care about spoilers? Okay. Let me know if you guys saw that because I got a theory. Girl, you had a little rum took you out. Rum took her out for 2 days, all in a little vodka. All right, I'm gonna show y'all what I took. Y'all know I always take my little Michael Kors makeup bag. I love this little bag. I don't think it's supposed to be a makeup bag, but that's what it is. So, hey girl, hey. So I'm gonna tell you what I took and what I actually used. So I took my Dior denim palette. You guys know what this looks like. So for my TT's birthday, the color was blue. So I wanted to do a blue eye look. And so I went ahead and took this palette with me. And I did use it. And then I also took my YSL palette. What is this called? It's in 300. That's the number. It looks like this. I did use it, but I'm gonna tell you who came in and saved the day with this palette. And when I tell y'all this palette I'm gonna tell you about has turned out to be like my little black dress palette. Like I have to have it. I take it with me. I take it with me everywhere, and I have it on my vanity. And it is Natasha Denona Sculpt. When I say this little palette comes in a clutch, it gives me a deepening shade. It gives me a transition shade. It gives me a brow bone shade. It gives me lid shades, blend out. Any palette I use, like this particular palette, the YSL palette, this palette is gorgeous, but this brown is just not deep enough. Like it's a little depth, but I had to go in and add a little bit of the black to it to give it the look that I want. But all the other colors work fine. It's just that this color, again, and even if I build it up, and plus it's almost a cool taupey color. It didn't give me that outer corner, outer V depth that I wanted. So that's why we don't leave home without Natasha Denona Mini Sculpt. You have to have this palette, you guys. You have to. So I did use all the eyeshadow palettes. I brought a black Natasha Denona liner, a blue Urban Decay liner, and a green Natasha Denona liner. I did not use the green, but I did use the black and the blue over the weekend. Don't forget to thumbs up the video, y'all. And also, you guys, I want to say this. Please make sure your notification bells are on, because I've had people come to me now saying that my videos are not popping up. They actually have to type in my name. And I can tell something is going on because my views are extremely low. So I'm not sure what is going on. So definitely make sure your notification bells are on. So, hey, Dorliza. Let me tell you what I had for the first time this weekend, though. I normally don't like ginger beer. And my cousin be like, girl, you gotta have ginger beer. I'm like, I don't like no ginger beer. I don't like ginger. And I don't like regular plain ginger beer. But she made me a drink with some peach crown and a peach ginger beer. And baby, good. It was good. I was like, ooh, we real good. All right, so I'm gonna take it. Oh, I got something to say about this too. I brought the YSL blush in the shade 53. Is it jazz? Hold on, I don't got my glasses on. This is what it looks like. I do really enjoy this blush, but y'all, this blush is giving me winter. Like when I put it on, I felt like the blush was just too warm. See, it wasn't giving me, and it looks bright, but when I put it on my face, for whatever reason, I don't know if it was the contour or whatever it was mixing with. I'm gonna try it again today and see. But it gave me like a winter. I want a more bright and more vibrant type of berry color for the summer. But I'm gonna try it tonight and see. I might have just been tripping out, but I did wear it. Okay, let me read the comments. Hey, Carly Cole. Y'all don't forget to thumbs up the video. Girl, Peach Knots back in the day, girl. Yes. Yeah, it's a berry color, but yeah, I would like a coral. I want a berry, but more bright. A brighter. And I know someone was telling me that they're coming out with a red color. And it do look like it has an undertone of orange. At first, I was like, I don't know, but maybe. And yes, the blush is the formula. Amazing. I just wanted a bit of more of a pop of color. It seemed like it was more. We'll play in it. We'll see. So I did bring my Natasha Denona, my sculpting powder. Y'all know. And I also brought the, if you didn't see my video about my feelings about the new liquid bronzer from Natasha Denona, I brought both of these. I wore both of these. And y'all, this is a gorgeous combo. But again, this shade is not deep enough. And it's the deepest one she has. I also brought my Natasha Denona bronze, the Hydrogen bronze. I used that. I brought my Natasha Denona powder foundation. Now I did bring the Hydrogen, this one right here. You remember this from Natasha Denona? I did not use it. I brought it, but I did not use it. I was going to use it to tap off for my highlighter, but I didn't use it. Let me catch up on the comments. Hold on. What did you miss? We're unpacking my luggage, my makeup bag from this weekend. I went to Atlanta for my husband and my TT's birthday. We had a ball. Time was had, y'all. We had a good time. And I wanted to see how many of you guys watched that documentary about Amy Bradley, the lady that was missing off the cruise ship. Because I got theories and I want to talk about it. So that's all we've done. All right, let me see. They should come out with Lisa Idris summer shade that pops. Yeah, I haven't seen the new lippies from her. You talking about her new lippies? Hey, brown girl Bella. Yes, I know, son. You're gonna get that red one. I know. Yes, it's always a vibe. And I have company. I mean, I have family that lives there, so we're always going for family events. Nicole, y'all know she's going out of business. The business will be closing in September. So it's sad that she's going out of business. But I was talking to one of my girlfriends, and I'm wondering how much, because like I didn't really know a lot about this brand. Like I know Sun is the one who introduced me to the brand, but other than that, I didn't really see a lot of people talking about the brand. So I'm wondering, this is something we might talk about one day as far as smaller brands, because I'm thinking if you're in Sephora, you have to be a pretty decent sized brand, but maybe not. And as far as their marketing and how much like PR and stuff do they send out for other people to be aware of the brand, because I didn't know a lot about this brand. I found out about this brand through Sun, and it was about this mascara. And catch up. Oh, thank you for all the birthday wishes to my husband and my TT. You just got the mascara and grabbed a new lippy last week. Oh, Sun said that the mascara is half off today. Right, it seems like Tanya said it seems like they were only in business for 15. Like I didn't know anything about the brand, and I definitely did not know it was a black-owned brand at first. I had no idea that was a black-owned brand. Yeah, I need to stock up on here too. All right, so I did pick it up. Y'all know I am loving. There's a theme, and I want to see if y'all catch the theme. I'm loving the Natasha Denona concealer. And I also brought my Dior cream stick foundation. I used it along with the Natasha Denona, because I feel like this Natasha Denona is a tad bit too light. Just a tad. So I use these two together. I also brought my Natasha Denona hydrating, the one that has the blush and the highlighter. I used it. Yes, Tanya. I brought my two Chanel liners. And this is I already showed y'all the eyeliner. I don't know how that fell in there. But my two Chanel liners. I used the purple one. And I brought y'all know this is the GOAT. And let me tell you who put me on to this. Brown Girl, was that Brown? No, not Brown Girl Umbrella. That was Chris Loves Lux put me on to this right here. This is the Natasha Denona. I Need a New Glow. Girl, I love this highlighter. My Huda Easy Bake. And my Kiko pencil sharpener. And that's it. Hold on, let me catch up on comments. Okay, so Brown Girl said they were in business for 4 years. Oh, one of your story. See, I had no idea. Delisa said you got 2 of her stick foundations. And I hate to be like, oh, let me go and buy now when I feel like I should have already bought, but I just didn't. I'll be honest, the brand didn't stick out to me. Like I didn't know until recently. And even in this was a gift. That's how I found out about them. But I will support if the support is needed, maybe just to, so she don't have to have a whole bunch of leftover products and things like that. I feel like, yes, you still should go support to help get rid of that product. So she won't be stuck with a whole bunch of products. Also, Kat said she was aware, but they didn't have anything that worked with her for her shade. So you pay to be in Sephora? Oh, and then they take a big chunk of your profit. Oh, wow. I did not know that. So they're gonna have an issue if they're not in other stores. Natasha didn't own the complexion, yes. Uh-oh. I didn't take care of my skin this summer, but I also stayed indoors as much as possible. Yes. Yeah, she sure did need Sun on her PR team, because that's how I found out about her. Oh, they were conservative with the PR? Because I promise y'all, I didn't know until Sun was talking about them. And for them to be in business like for 4 years, I just found out about them, what, the end of last year? Last year, Sun? I think it was last year. Okay, so Brown Gorbella said, same, but now that I know, I will help her move the rest of her inventory. I think she will be back in some form. I hope so. And I'm definitely going to make some purchases as well. Plus the tariffs and rising market costs. Yeah, very competitive. I totally agree. Drinking my coffee, y'all. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all see, I unpack my travel makeup bag with y'all a lot, right? And I have to give credit to where credit's due. The brand that I use the most when I travel is Natasha Denona. And it's like, when you're going in, you're just picking. And it's like, when you're traveling, you pick things you know are going to work. So it's like, okay, I grab this, I grab that. And then I start realizing, wait a minute. When it comes to eyeshadow, I don't care where I go and for how long I'm going to be gone. Natasha Denona, 1 or 2 or 3 of these minis will be in my travel bag. Period. No matter what the color scheme, no matter what the theme, no matter what, I know Natasha Denona is going to be in my bag. And even when it comes to like my it's going to be some type of complexion, a bronzer, an eyeliner is always going to be an eyeliner from Natasha Denona. So my eye look always has some type of Natasha Denona vibe going on. Complexion wise here lately, y'all know I was using this one. I just started using this one, but I don't even know where my original one is. But the original one, I was using it like crazy. Where is it? But y'all know what it looked like. So that would always be in there. And like, y'all see how I feel about this. So this may not always be in there, but a lot of times it would be in there. And then of course, I would take my highlighter with me all the time. So it kind of dawned on me that, dang, Natasha is always in the bag. And of course, you guys know when it comes to my tools, I don't even have to tell y'all, but y'all already know my makeup tools are Sonia G. Where's your face palette? Oh, the eyeshadow palettes I used was this one for the trip. And then I used this one right here. But I had to use Natasha to deepen this one up. And then the party was blue, so I used my Dior denim. I brought my Dior denim. So those were the eyeshadows for that were in my bag. My travel bag for this weekend. So that's what was in the bag. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the swatches. Hold on, let me catch up. I'm getting ready to give you a swatch. I'm going to give you guys a full video, but I know it will not be up soon. So I decided to go ahead and give you a swatch. So if you want to see how these colors look on my skin tone, I'll let you know. Well, brand family products with intentions of work or the products from brand. Yes, right, Kat. Her brand is intentional to work with her products and with other ones. So yes. Bronco Bella said yes. Natasha Denona is the fave in her travel bag. Also, yes, I got the gloom. I'm finna give you the swatches. Yeah, they got a coupon. Girl, also is playing in our faces. Why y'all gonna give us a coupon $5 off of 10 for prestigious brands, but when you actually giving a decent discount, prestigious brands are not allowed. I mean, $5 is $5, but still, they playing games. But anyway, hey Angela. So let's do the swatches. Let me clean my hand off. And then we're going to talk about the topic I want to talk about. I hope y'all watched it. Oh, I hope y'all watched it. Pat McGrath, Ladybug, Low, NARS, House Lab, Natasha, and Elf are probably my whole travel bag. Yes. $5 just the taxes, yeah. I'm talking about, oh, prestigious brands are included. Girl, stop playing with me. All right. Hands clean. Let's get into the swatch. So if you're thinking about it in your my skin tone, let's see what it looks like. I didn't get no $10 off of 50 or no 20 off of 100, unless it's something new that just came up today. I'm gonna look, y'all, and see if it came up on mine today, because I don't remember seeing that. Let's see. My offers are, yeah, I only have one offer. 5 off of 10. That's it. See, one offer. So maybe they're picking and choosing who they give that to. They didn't give it to me. All right, y'all. So this is the first color. We're going to swatch this color. That's real pretty. My lights may be too bright because it's coming across, when I pull it back, it's more of a champagne-y like color. Can you see it now? So they just giving out coupons to randomly. So Angela said she got 10 off of 40. Cola Cole said I got the same coupon, son, today. So I guess they picking and choosing. Y'all know when I seen this color. Let me turn these lights down because I feel like it is, I don't know. Hold, please, in my brown girl Bella voice. Okay, here I come. Let me see. Let's see if this makes a difference. A little bit. You can see that peachiness when I turn my hand. All right, I was excited about this color right here. Ooh. Y'all say I had to cut my nails off. That's so pretty. That is a gorgeous color, y'all. And when I pull it back now, I feel like you can see that pinkiness in there. Yes, my brown girl Bella. That's what, hold please. So, ooh. And when I say they feel silky, smooth, creamy, and one thing I love about her shimmers and stuff like that, they're not chunky and glittery. Like they're just, ooh, what's up, work hard? Thank you. Now this is a matte shade. I'm gonna swatch it again. That's pretty. That's giving me almost a toned down lime green. Like I feel like this is a color that is so all year appropriate. It's just enough brightness for the summer, but then it has that yellow warm undertone that it will be really beautiful in the winter. Oh, that's so pretty. Like a sage green. Thank you, work hard. Thank you. Uh-oh. Not going to use them though. Are the codes connected to your account? Yeah, they should be connected to your account. Yeah, and y'all know I love green. Purple is my favorite color, and then green is right up under it. So this green undertone that this has going on, I am here for it. Do y'all see how they're swatching? Now this color it's a taupey silverish green type color too. I don't know if it's coming across that way. You see it? It still has that green undertone too. But it's also like silver. Ooh. Y'all know when I like the palette, it'd be like, she killed. And then now the last shade. Now, anybody that watched my channel, y'all know what makes a palette a home run for me is if I can get a full look without having to go outside the palette. And most of the time, that always is the deeper shade. That kind of will make you know, is it a home run or not? So I already know what this is, but I'm going to swatch it for y'all. Let me swatch it again because it's a matte shade. And it's definitely a taupey brown with a little hint of green. Now, I do feel like it does look a little darker on my skin versus the palette. I just blended it out some more so you can see. But it's not going to do what I need it to do. Oh, I'm sorry. But I really, Oh, you was gonna give it to me? Oh, thank you, Tanya. Girl, we gotta figure that out. Can we do that? Can we do that? Can we do that? You may be able to screenshot the code. We'll talk. We can talk. But yeah, so that's the palette, y'all. Just from this, I like this palette. Is it a home run for me? This right here. That's why I keep saying you gotta have a little black dress. The little black dress is gonna take it to where it needs to be. But that's what it looked like. If you're my skin tone and you're wondering, are they gonna be ashy? Are they gonna show up? What they're gonna look like? This is a sneak peek. I am gonna do a video, do a look for you guys so you can see, but it's gonna be a quick video. But that's what we're working with. So in case you decide you wanted to pick it up, I will have some affiliate links in the description box. I always have my Sephora link. It's always in every video. So if you're shopping at Sephora, please consider using my links. Because honey, the way my views are going, YouTube is like, girl, we ain't studying you right now for whatever reason. I don't know what I did to them. What did I do to them? But there we go, y'all. Okay, y'all, let's play in some makeup and let's talk. Now we got more people in the room. Who in the room has seen the documentary about Amy Bradley, the young lady that was missing off of the cruise ship back in 1998? What? Tanya says she hasn't shopped Sephora or Ulta since late 2023. Girl. Let me pull my hair back so we can get it. You haven't seen it, but you heard about it. Oh, you haven't heard about it till I said something. Oh, you've been shopping directly from the brand or Etsy shops. Okay. Y'all, we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of the Hydrogen Gold Bronze. Y'all know I did a video on it. She's a keeper. And I be putting on too much. Too much. Me either. Oh my God, nobody saw it. I want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it because if you go watch it, I don't want to spoil it for you. And if you haven't watched it, you might not understand. Me either. Okay, well, we're not going to talk about it, y'all. I'm going to just talk about it a little bit. I can't help it. Because you know how you want to talk about something so bad? Like, it's itching me. I'm going to give you, okay. If you plan on watching it and you don't want me to say anything, let me know and I won't. Because I don't want to do any spoilers. Can y'all hear my people in the background? You probably heard about it. Now, I once I started watching it, I didn't remember it. But they were everywhere. They were on every talk show. The parents were on every talk show, every outlet media. Okay, y'all said spoilers don't bother y'all. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Back in 1998, Amy Bradley is who we're talking about. And her mother and her father and her brother went on a cruise. Her dad worked for this company and he won the cruise. And they told them, oh yeah, you could bring your kids. And mind you, the children are grown. It was the mom, the dad. I don't know if Amy was the oldest or the brother was the oldest. I don't know, one of them, but they were both in their 20s. Amy had just graduated college, got her first apartment, and had just got a brand new little puppy. Like, life was good. So what happened was, while they're on this cruise, her and her brother, well, her whole family had went out. And they, on the cruise ship, how they had a little nightclubs. Well, Amy was, hey, Alicia, Amy was hanging out. You seen on TikTok. Yeah, TikTok is all over it. So Amy and the brother were at the nightclub hanging out, doing what they do. And I think this was a Royal Caribbean boat. So it wasn't a lot of young people. They were saying it wasn't a lot of younger people on the boat. So while they were on this cruise, the mom said that everybody seemed to be so infatuated with her daughter. Like when they went to dinner, the waiter was like, was so infatuated with her. And to the point where the family's like, if you want something, just say Amy want it and they'll get it to you, give it to you or whatever. And they said she was a very bubbly person. She had a big personality and all that kind of stuff. They was even saying that while on the boat, people would just be like, hey, where Amy? Everybody was asking about Amy. It's a white lady. It's a white girl. So I'm trying to give you the important stuff. So everybody was infatuated with her. She was hanging out at the dance club on the boat with the bass player. Now, the bass player, his name is Yellow. And they saw them dancing and hanging out and all that kind of stuff. She was hanging out with Yellow. Well, that night, the parents was like, hey, we're going to bed. We'll see y'all later. Mind you, all four of them were in the same room. The parents and the two kids. They're not kids, but it's their children, but they're young adults. So the parents left. Then eventually the brother was like, oh, I'm about to go back to the room too. And so then Amy came to the room. So Amy and the brother were sitting on the balcony. They had a balcony room, sitting, talking. And she did mention that Yellow had made a pass at her or whatever like that. And then she wasn't feeling too good because the brother was like, they had been drinking. They both had been drinking. And the brother was like, basically like, I'm a little drunk. I'm about to go lay down. And she was like, well, I don't really feel good. I don't want to lay down. I'm going to stay out here. So the brother went to lay down, and around, I think 5:30 in the morning, the father said he woke up and he looked and seen Amy laying still. He could just see her legs because she was laying. Like if you ever been on a cruise ship and you have a balcony room, especially if it's a big balcony room, they will give you can have just like the regular chairs or the lounge chair. So evidently there was a lounge chair on their balcony. And he said he saw her laying on the lounge chair. Went back to sleep. He woke up around 6 something. Amy is gone. So he wakes up, he gets up, Amy's gone. Amy's shoes is there. The shirt that she had on top of another shirt was laying over the couch, a little chair, but her cigarettes were gone. So the dad was like, oh, she must have went up to go see the sunrise or something. So he got up to go look for Amy. Couldn't find Amy. Came back to the room. Hey, where's Amy? Don't nobody know where Amy is. Go to the guest services. It's like, hey, we can't find our loved one. And the guest services, they wanted the guest services. You know how they could do the message over the overhead. They were like, oh, no, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. It's too early. We can't do it. It would disturb the other guests. So they would not, like say, hey, Amy, come to your room. They said, just keep looking for her. If you can't find her, security help you look for her. Long story short, they never found Amy on the boat. So Amy is missing off the boat. They're docking at the island. Now they're at the island. This morning they have docked at this island. People are getting off the boat. The family's like, don't let anyone off the boat until we know where Amy's at. Of course, the cruise ship people was like, no, we can't hold other people up. So people get off. No Amy to be found. So then the cruise ship people say, well, we're going to do this extensive search where we're going to look at every room, every corner, every drawer. We're going to search this whole boat. They got some kind of drill that they do. Hey, Karen, guess what? No Amy. Amy did not get off the boat, but Amy is not on the boat. So There are theories that say Amy fell off the boat. So you got people saying, oh, Amy must have jumped. Because later on we find out that Amy was gay and her father didn't like it. And they was thinking maybe she was depressed about that and she jumped off the boat, right? So they leave, y'all. They leave the island to go to the next port. That's when the FBI gets on. They do their little research. Still no Amy, right? So the family end up leaving and going back to Virginia, where she's from, without her. Because they're saying, right, I don't know how they left the island. I don't know how, but they left the island by plane and went back home without Amy. So mind you, Amy is missing. She's not on the boat. And if you've been on a cruise, you know when you get off the boat, you have to show your room key. They know who gets on and who gets off. Now, let's go back. Yellow. Let's talk about Yellow. He's the bass player. Well, these girls had came forward when the FBI was on the boat and said, well, hey, we saw Amy and Yellow going up the glass elevator at around 6 in the morning, because they said they had got up, wanted to see the sunrise, and was sitting on, you know how you could just go sit out on the deck? And they saw Amy and Yellow go up the elevator. But then while they were sitting there, Yellow comes back, walks past them, no Amy. Amy never came back with him. She went up with him, did not come back with him. That was at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I need y'all to know that. So I'm finna skip a whole bunch of stuff. Years go by. Years. Yeah, he's a Caribbean from the islands, Years go by. Y'all, I'm gonna use the cream bronzer. Oh, no, I'm not. Hold on, stop, hold please. Do y'all see how, if I didn't really want to add any foundation, how this little hydrogen bronzer really does a lot of coverage? But anyway, so they interviewed Yellow. Yellow claimed that, you know, it didn't happen. So years go by. And this guy, mind you, this whole time, the family has set up like a hotline. She was on, y'all remember that show, American Most Wanted? She was on American Most Wanted. Her story was all over the place. She was on Dr. Phil. She was on the family was on all these different shows. Yes, Funky Yellow knows what happened to Amy. And so this guy said he was on vacation at the location, the first stop where Amy went missing. And at the time when he saw Amy, he didn't know who she was. He didn't know anything about the story, but he said Amy and two guys was on the beach walking towards him. Amy had kind of walked up to him. And then a guy walked up next to Amy and was just mean mugging him, staring him down. And he said what made him remember the whole situation was because of the way the guy was looking at him. And that Amy had this Tasmanian devil tattoo on her shoulder. Now, y'all, guess who the man? Now, mind you, this man was not on the cruise ship. Guess who the man said was with Amy? You guessed it, Yellow. Mind you, this is years later. So, okay. So now they like, she's still alive. Because a lot of people kept saying, no, she committed suicide. She died. She jumped off the plane. She jumped off the boat. She jumped off the boat. Well, now you have somebody who has identified her and said, yes, it was her. And yes, it was Yellow. And this man was not on this boat. This was years later. So years go by. Y'all, this happened in 1998. So some years go by, and this lady said she had went on vacation and was in the bathroom, and this woman and man came in the bathroom And when they came into the bathroom, she was so taken aback because it was a man. And the man was like, yeah, whatever you got going on is going to happen at 11 and you better not try to run away. And so the woman was like, okay, am I going to be able to see the children? And so he was like, yeah, I'll let you see the children, like that, right? So when the man left out the bathroom, she walked up to the girl and was like, hey, like, are you okay? What's your name? And she said, my name is Amy. She thought the girl said she was from West Virginia, but she said that Amy said she was from Virginia. And so, but when she was trying to really talk to her, Amy was kind of like standoffish or whatever. Well, as soon as the woman goes to go out the bathroom, the man is literally standing at the door. So that's probably why Amy wasn't talking, because she already knew he was standing at the door. And so the lady said she's trying to come out the bathroom and the man is blocking her way. So she kind of like wiggles her way out the bathroom. And when she gets out the bathroom, she tells her husband what happened and how uncomfortable it was. And she felt like the girl was in trouble. And when they were still standing outside of where the bathroom was at, she said, you saw Amy come out. You had one guy, you know how somebody grab you up under your arm? You know what I'm saying? One guy had her under one arm, another guy had her under another arm and was walking her out. And so she was telling her husband, like, we got to do something. And the husband's like, there's nothing we can do. We got to go get back on the boat. So when she saw that story on Dr. Phil, that's when she realized that it was Amy. Now, y'all, this is when it gets so sad to me. So now the parents are still, trying to find the daughter. Got leads, hotlines and all that. So the mom, I told y'all they had like a little hotline set up. Got an email. And this probably was about 10 years later. I'm making up a time frame, but I'm thinking it had to be like 10 years later. And in the email is a photo. There's a photo of a woman off of a prostitution site, and it looks just like their daughter, but with longer hair, looked like she had a hard life, and yes, Coley Cole, yes. And so Coley Cole said, did they traffic her? Yes. So when the mom got the email with the photos, and they were very explicit photos, who wants to see their child like that? The FBI came in and they did the photo comparisons. You know how they have the technology to see. They looked at all the different angles, the nose, the ears, the mouth. They looked at all the different things. And they concluded that, yes, it was Amy. So now they know for certain that Amy is still alive and she has been trafficked. And some more people came out and said they saw her in Venezuela. They saw her Barbados, like all those little islands and whatever kind of close together. That's where all the sightings. It was all these different sightings of her. Years and years later. Now, remember Yellow, right? So Yellow has a daughter. Yellow's daughter reaches out to the mother of Amy and just says she wanted to talk to her. Girl, why Yellow daughter put Yellow on the phone when she was talking to the interviewer and basically was accusing him, because what she said was she wasn't born yet. Her mom was pregnant with her, and her mom said that Yellow came home. He was acting real strange and acting really strange, and had a whole suitcase full of photos of white ladies, and they end up breaking up because he was wilding out, right? And she didn't understand how her dad's name kept coming up in that situation, right? But he swears up and down it wasn't him. He had nothing to do with it. Now, let me go back to the photos. So when Amy and her parents were on the boat, if you've ever been on a cruise, they take pictures. And you can go to the area where the pictures are being taken, are stored, rather. So they went to go get their pictures, their photos. So when they went to go get the photos, why were the photos of Amy missing? And so the guy was like, well, could someone else in your family have purchased them? And so the mom was like, no, nobody else bought these photos. They don't know where the photos are. Like, they never could tell them where those photos were. Ain't that something? And then the mom also said, because you know when you have a balcony room, you can look up and see above, right? And she said when her and Amy were on the balcony, because you know hindsight is 2020. A lot of stuff you don't think about till afterwards. She was like, when her and Amy were on the balcony, this guy was just staring at them. And he was staring so hard that the mom was like, can I help you? Like, you know how somebody's staring at you so hard, you're like, what you want? Why are you looking? And she said she reached down to get something, and then when she looked back up, he was gone. So mind you, while she's on the boat, before she got missing, the staff was just gushing over her. Her photos came up missing. She was connected with Yellow, the bass player. So I feel like that cruise people they had a trafficking ring going on, and the reason why they were still in the photos is because whoever they were going to sell these girls to, they wanted to show the buyer what they look like. It was a setup, yes, and yes, Yellow worked on the cruise ship. So now let's fast forward to like 2017-18. So this guy, he's a tech guy, and he was so fascinated by Amy's story that he created this website, and he wanted the website to be used for anybody that had any clues or information, and everybody could come to this website and put all their information and their clues in this website. So we all know that at the end of the day, if you using your laptop, your phone, it comes with an IP address. So he said once the website went active, he noticed that every year when it was Amy's birthday, her parents' birthday, and Christmas, I think it was either Christmas or Thanksgiving, one particular IP address would come on the site and stay on the site looking at those particular photos for like 45 minutes. Every year. I believe that's Amy. And the location of the IP address is in Barbados. But because it's not in the United States, they don't have any jurisdictions to be able to go in and find out, you know how now they can go get the IP address, search you, and track you down. They can't do that in other countries. So a lot of people are saying they don't believe it's her. And this is what they're saying. If Amy has access to a computer to be able to go and look at these photos, why she don't reach out to her family and let her family know where she's at? Here's my theory, y'all. Hold on, let me catch up on the cut. Yeah, the dude was trash. Yeah. Son said, shut up, it's her granddaughter. No, it wasn't her granddaughter. You got to look this up. It's so good. Amy is checking, yes. Oh, Ty said, well, there's another reason why she's going to stay off the cruise ships. Girl, no, go on a cruise. Elise says, yes, it's her. She should reach out to someone. Let me tell y'all why she's not. Remember when I told you the lady that saw her in the bathroom? And Amy asked the guy, can I see the children? I believe because she was she got pregnant, had some kids, and that is why she is not able to reach out because these people probably still have access to her children. I may be wrong, but hey, Noel. And I don't know. I feel like if, them scumbags would traffic her, if she has a daughter, what would they do to her daughter? How are they, what I'm saying? How are they threatening her when it comes to her kids? Because my thing is this. If you're out there, on a regular doing it, there's a likelihood that you can get pregnant. And when she asked the guy, can I see the children? I'm thinking, oh, she must have kids. And that's how they're forcing her to do what she's doing. Because he said, also, the lady said that when they were in the bathroom, he told her whatever they were going to do was going to happen at 11 o'clock and she better not try to run. And then Amy asked, could I see the kids? I think she has children. And she's not going to take a chance of leaving her kids. And I feel like by now, in 1998, she was 23. So how old would she be right now? Somebody do the math. I wouldn't think she would still be out there, being a woman of the night at this point. So that's why a lot of people are saying that they don't think it's her because she would have tried to reach out. But if someone had your kids and threatened to do stuff to your child, 50, would you, you know what I'm saying? Would that be a reason for you to cooperate? And this is the worst part of it all, y'all. They said that Amy was gay. She liked women. Can you imagine? I don't even like y'all like that. And I'm forced to do something like this? Or she could have been, yes, Tanya said she could probably be brainwashed, have been beaten down, that she don't, what's that Stockholm syndrome? I feel like it's multiple things, but I just feel like it's the kids. I really feel like she has kids and she was not going to leave her babies. No, I'm not leaving my babies with you nasty, no good for nothing, trifling ass men. No, not doing it. So if that means I got to do what I'm doing what I'm doing. And I didn't even tell y'all about the cruise director. The cruise director, okay, y'all, I'm going to show you how this blush look, what I was talking about. The cruise director on that boat, ooh, a complete butthole. Talking about, oh, that family trying to blame the cruise line. They just need to accept the fact that maybe she just jumped overboard. But mind you, he is saying this after the fact. After the fact that the FBI have said that these photos that were sent to the mother is indeed Amy. Okay, y'all. So y'all see when I put this on, see how it deepens up? I wanted something a little brighter for the summer. For the winter, beautiful. I love it. But for the summer, I think I want something a little bright. Because like when I put it on my cheeks, see how it's giving more of a warm, plummy look? When I want something a little brighter. I don't mind wearing it on the high points of my cheeks. Because y'all know how I love a good cocktail. But on the apples of my cheeks, no. Not for the summer. But do y'all see what I'm saying? So I just want something. Yeah, it could be the brush because this brush is a little dense, so it is going to pick up more product. Yeah, I want me a, yes, violet, magenta. That's what I want. Something like that. A little brighter. So I definitely am probably going to pick up another one of those. Pick up another one of those. This is that Huda Beauty one. You don't see it. Oh, I do. Y'all don't see nothing? Oh, everybody's saying it's fake. Well, what? It just looks so dark to me. Maybe I am tripping. I don't know. It's not giving that bright bold I want. You say you see it's very light? Okay. But yeah, so y'all, that is my. Oh, okay. Maybe I am tripping. Maybe just it looks different in real life. Maybe it's the light. So. I guess. Oh, y'all, I'm looking at my camera. You saw before I edit? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just want something a little lighter. Something with a little bit more pop for the summertime. In the wintertime, beautiful. But it's a gorgeous color. It's definitely not a pop. Yeah. And I was looking for some like summertime vibes. Oh, so I'm gonna add a little bit of this to it. So those are my theories when it comes to Amy. I feel like yellow and the people on the boat. Now, how did she get off the boat? This is my theory on how she got off the boat. Amy was, she was an athletic young lady, but she was a very small statured woman. And when you're on cruise ships, there are areas that only the staff have access to. And when you dock at a dock, yes, you have the area where the passengers are getting off. But then you also have like that back part of the ship where they're taking things off and putting things on. And Yellow was the bass player. And I'm like, he could have easily put her in a suitcase or something, drugged her up, put her in a suitcase, and got her off the boat. And I feel like by it being a ring, you know what I'm saying, a trafficking ring, the people on the boat was in on it. When you go into the docks and the people that, what do you call those folks? The security, not the security, but like the customs people. I think all these folks is in on it. Barry Bang. Yes, actually. Yes, and I feel like that's what it was. And back in 1998, they wasn't really talking about trafficking the way that they are now. But it ain't like it wasn't going on. Why is it 87? I have to look and see what that is. Barry, yes. See, I like that little bit of on my cheeks. Give me a little bit of pop. Hold on. That was another thing about the cameras, because back then they said in the areas where the people stayed, like the workers, they didn't have cameras back down there. Only in areas where the passengers were. And that's my thing. When he took her up that elevator and he came back alone, I feel like he passed her off to someone. Oh, the blush color is the YSL. Yeah, I don't got what are my glasses? I know it's number 83. I see that. Make me blush. What the hell is? Number 83. Let me look it up. So when I did that, I like that. See how that lightness add a little bit of pop to my cheeks? So I think that's how they got her off the boat. They put her, I think they drugged her, put her in some luggage, and smuggled her off that boat. Oh, yeah, we've been on here for an hour and 10 minutes. Oh, let me get off this. We got to get off of here. We've been on here a long time. I've just been running up the mouth. You wonder, okay, so this is what they said. Tanya said, I wonder what did he say to get her to leave the room. A couple of girls after the fact came out and said that Yellow was the weed man. And they think that, and they have met with him on previous boats. I mean, not previous boats, but previous sailings. And he would tell them to meet him around 6 in the morning. So that was his thing. You can see the pop. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, you're talking about the security. Yes, because that guy. Okay, so there was another guy on the boat that was filming a whole lot of stuff. And the boat, somebody called from his room saying that they wanted his master files on all of the footage, and they wanted him to scrub Amy's footage off of all of it. Yeah, that happened too. You can see the difference in the light? Okay. That's Spicy Berry. Look, y'all, it says the number. But anyway. So that was that. I really believe that that's what they did. They drug her, got her off the boat, trafficked her, and the way that they kept her was through, drugs, probably abuse, of course. And if she got pregnant, they kept her because she had her kids. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw on one color on my lid, and we're gonna get off of here. While I'm doing that, let me know if you plan on watching it, because y'all, we're just gonna do a little gold. I think it's real, because there's a lot of stuff I left out because I didn't want to say everything. And the brother has now come out, and he has another angle, another theory as to what they think happened to a sister that they did not talk about on Netflix. And he is on, I think he's on X, which I'm not on, but I know a lot of people had it on TikTok. Oh, not those files, the actual both tape, security tapes that they were supposed to hand over. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I don't remember that part. See, that's what I'm saying. It's too many red flags. It's too right. Yeah, she was getting a lot of attention, and I ain't gonna say that. She was getting a lot of attention. I'm gonna just say she was getting a lot of attention, but she was not the typical looking girl that would get that much attention. Put it that way. Not to me. I feel like it was a setup from the beginning. Okay, I got another question before we leave. A lot of people online are saying that the brother was wrong for leaving his grown sister in the nightclub. And I'm going to tell y'all how I feel about it. I cruise a lot. And I'm just going to tell you, when you're on that boat, I do feel like you lower your, you have a false sense of security. That's what I'm going to say. There is a false sense of security when you're on the boat, because I have been on the boat and people have been like, oh, I'm going to the room. And other people say, oh, we staying. Or other people like, oh, I'm going to go and watch this. Like I do it all the time. Oh, I'm going to go and watch the comedy show. And I'll meet y'all in the nightclub once the show is over, and you go off by yourself, because there is a false sense of security. And I feel like that is why the brother left her in the nightclub. And she wasn't a little kid. She was like 23. She was grown. So, but a lot of people are giving him a hard time. So what do you guys think? Yeah, she did come back to the room. He was up when she came back to the room. They sat out on the balcony. They talked. And then he ended up laying down and going to sleep. Yeah, she did come back to the room. But a lot of people saying that they thought that was weird, that the brother would leave her at the nightclub. And then they were saying that why the brother didn't go and check Yellow when the sister told him Yellow made a pass at her. And I'm like, first of all, he was drunk. It was 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. How do you even know where to find Yellow? He don't know where Yellow room is at. He would have to confront Yellow the next day. You know what I mean? So it didn't seem crazy to me. You don't think he did anything wrong? Yeah, it's not his fault. Yeah. So you don't go, yeah, so Belle said, I don't go nowhere on that boat without security. Security? Well, yeah, I get it. But I know I've done it. I have. I definitely have done it. Okay, so Kat said she agreed with those people. The show doesn't present this part well. So prior to this, people are coming up to the brother and making comments about kidnapping and taking his. I didn't see that part. I didn't see that part, Kat. Where you said people were saying that they were going to kidnap his sister? Yeah, I don't remember that part. I'm gonna have to go back and look. So that, you know, that would change the subject. I mean, make it a little different. But I don't remember them. I don't remember them saying that. Only maybe if she was disappeared from the nightclub and the men made passes at women. Right. And you know, men gonna do what they do. They dogs. Not all of them, but. Said you packed, girl. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one, but I know I have done it. Carly Cole said on a cruise ship, people do exactly that. I don't blame her family because just like you said, people are, yeah, they get real lax on those cruises. They do. And it's not odd to leave someone else to go do go to bed or go do another activity. Yeah, it's like normal. Like it. And you got to think this was in 1998, so trafficking was not as prevalent, or it probably was. We just didn't know about it. You know. Oh, it was on the American Most. Okay, that's what I'm saying. They were on everywhere. So you said it was on the American Most Wanted. Oh, okay. See, I didn't watch that interview. I mean, that one. Omni Cody. Yeah, I didn't see that. I know that the family was everywhere. On every, if someone had a talk show, they were on it. Like they really were looking for her. Like I just don't know how they left the island without her. Like I just don't know. I don't know if I could. I don't know. I don't know if I could have done it. It was just the wrong place, wrong. Yeah, yeah. And I feel like she was stalked. I feel like, she was targeted. And like the girls said, the other girls that were on the boat said it was not a lot of young people on that boat. And if you know anything about cruises, Royal Caribbean is not the turn up cruise, All right, y'all. I'm going to put some on my lips. Say Royal Caribbean cancel. I don't feel like Tanya like, I'm done. I ain't doing none of them. I'm good. Tanya said, I'm good. Yeah, I was wondering how you did that too, because you got to go through security. Oh, this is my Chanel lip liner. The deep purple one. Y'all remember the collab that Mary J. Blige did with Mac? Right, people should be able to just enjoy themselves. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I love this little combo. So summertime. It don't match my shirt, but it's so summery. So summertime. Oh yeah, we've been on here an hour, almost an hour and a half. It's time to go. Yeah, I love this little brush. Yeah, you definitely have to be careful on vacations. It's on Netflix, and is Amy Bradley Missing. It's a 3-part series. And I do feel like a lot of people failed her because all these sightings, it was so many freaking sightings of her. And especially the dude, I didn't even talk about him, the dude that was a Navy guy. You remember the Navy guy that was at the brothel? Him, he really failed her. Yeah, you gotta watch it. All right, y'all, that's it. As soon as I get off of here, I do have a video, a Bath and Body Works haul from the $5.95 sale. It's sitting there just waiting for me to hit publish, so I'm gonna publish it. And Amy Bradley Missing. Yes, that's it. Situation awareness is very, 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 very important, y'all. Very important. Yes, very important. But that whole situation is really, really sad. It's a really sad story. And the sad part about it is that it's happening every day. This trafficking, guys, is insane. And don't think because you're older woman, that they don't want you. Think about it like this. There is a fetish for everybody. There is a demand for everything. And these traffickers are supplying that demand. So no one's safe. Yeah, the Navy guy flapped so many. Oh, yeah. What job? I don't know about the job. Okay, so is that on, where's that at, Kat? But you know, nothing will ever stop the story about this girl named B and how. Oh my gosh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, that was insane. Abduction in plain sight. Mind blown. Mind blown. That was insane to me. I ain't gonna even talk about that because if you gotta watch that one. That one. How do you, yeah. Oh, see, I didn't know about that either. But I don't believe she jumped. The reason why I don't believe she jumped is because those photos of her, y'all, let me see if I can pull them up. Those photos, there it's her. And even the man, I mean, even the FBI, they did the photo recognition type situation. And it's definitely her. You can look at it and see that it's her. She just looks different. I'm trying to see if there's a photo online that I can show y'all. Okay, so the photos came out in 2025. Like 25. Girl, the man name was B. Yeah, I saw that foolishness. That was, oh. These weren't progressive photos. These were actual photos. They were emailed to the mom. So she went missing in 1998. And according to this, the photos were sent in 2005. I'm trying to see if they got a side by side. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to pull up a side by side, see if I can find one right quick. Okay. So this is when she went missing, and that was in 2005. And I'm like, I don't even need no technology to be able to tell that this is the same person. One, she looks happy, full of life. And the second one, she just looked like she had a hard life. And that photo was sent to her mother. Did they do an age one? I don't know. Yes, I don't believe. Yeah, I don't know about the jawbone because if they didn't test it. But my thing is, this picture, baby, that looks like her. Oh, okay. Yeah. This picture, these two photos are the same woman. One is older and one is younger. And this photo right here was taken off of a adult entertainment website. Oh, they did one? Okay. All right, y'all. I want to first of all say we've been on here an hour and a half. But thank y'all so much for allowing me to talk about this. I've been wanting to talk about this so bad. So thank y'all for allowing me to talk about this, even though y'all didn't watch it. Let me rant and get it all out and get my theory out. I appreciate y'all so much. So definitely go check it out. And y'all, but that is it. So to all my new subscribers, I see you and I appreciate you. Oh, wait. My content creators, what you got going on? I know Sun goes live on Saturday. Shannon, what are you doing? What you got going on? Follow Alicia on Instagram, you guys. Y'all know this the perfume lady. Noelle goes live also. Oh, they got a $250,000 reward out right now for any information about her. That's awesome. Brown Girl Bella is going live tomorrow at 9 p.m. Y'all, this lippy is giving. This little combo I'm liking. It's making me feel summertime. Noelle says she's going live Sunday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bella After Dark. Okay, y'all. So we've been on here a long time, but don't forget, turn on your notification bells, you guys, because my videos are not getting any views. I'm not sure what's going on. And definitely make sure your notification bells are on. And I'm trying to grow, so tell a friend, share my content with someone who may like it. And yes, girl, Virgo season is around the corner. Leo's only got a few more weeks. And then Virgo take over. But Britt goes live. Oh, in 25 minutes. Let me get off of here. All right, y'all. Britt goes live in 25 minutes on YouTube. She does this great podcast. So definitely check it out. Yeah, Leo, we giving y'all. I'm gonna give y'all got a couple of weeks. I'm gonna give it to you, Tanya. It's Leo season. Yes, Leo season. But the best of the best, Virgos. We about to be kicking through the door. All right, y'all. Bye-bye. Bye, Cody Cole. Yes, the takeover, baby. The Virgo takeover.